Well, 1 year ago today, the world woke to news that Russian missiles were hitting Ukraine's capital city, and in many ways, our world changed. Russian President Vladimir Putin invaded the country, claiming his troops would denazify Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians fled for anywhere they could feel safe as NATO, led by the U.S., not only imposed sanctions on Russia, but also started giving billions in military aid to Ukraine. It soon became obvious Russia spectacularly underestimated Ukraine's will to resist. The impact of that war is being felt globally, including here in Memphis. In fact, Caleb Hilliard is here now to show how some local organizations are helping with food, helping with medical supplies, and even spiritual support.
For over a year now, Ukrainians have been fighting, and over the past year, families have lost loved ones and have left everything behind to seek refuge outside of Ukraine. Others given no choice but to help stay and fight for their country. Here in Memphis, local organizations such as World Relief Memphis, 901 Stands with Ukraine, and Grace Van, among others, are doing what they can to provide aid to Ukrainians. A month after Russia invaded Ukraine, FedEx partnered with Direct Relief to help send 52 tons of medical supplies to Ukraine.
It sort of comes full circle in our organizational history, and it means a lot to us, not only as humanitarians, but as people, to really want to help the situation in Ukraine.
Salvation Army Memphis helped provide diapers, formula, and hygiene products to women after they learned 22 babies were born in a Kiev subway. In First Evangelical Church, supporting a missionary family, Jim Pendleton, the director of global missions at Grace Van, says the Butte family was in Ukraine prior to the war. The family, given a chance to flee, but decided to stay in Cherkasy.
Now, in this war footing, all the more reason for them to be able to stay and help people in Ukraine.
In addition to helping the people of Cherkasy, the Butte family is helping to provide food and clothing to the eastern part of Ukraine. In January of this year, Grace Van helped provide 100,000 meals consisting of dry goods. Memphians are also helping Ukrainians who sought refuge in the Bluff City. World Relief Memphis, in partnership with 901 Stands with Ukraine, have recently helped 40 to 50 Ukrainian refugees in Memphis, with the goal of finding work and housing for these families. They also want to help these refugees find peace in Memphis until they are able to return home safely. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., 901 Stands with Ukraine is holding a rally to mark 365 days defending freedom. The rally will take place at Ridgeway Loop Road and Poplar.